Let's look at Morgana, though. What is she wearing? Oh, there she is. She has no EVs. I have to give her vitamins. Come on. Can't wait to get vitamins. Oh. You just wanted to make them dead appear. I almost said N, and then it went to my friend Dan, and then it went to finally Ned. Wow, my brain. Oh my gosh, she's quirky. I forgot how quirky she is. Strongly defiant. Oh wow, attitude. Alright. Pressure. I thought he had levitate. I'm confused. Oh crap, I thought she had levitate. Oh no. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna weave Garstrom's earthquake. Oh. She can't levitate. And I don't think you have air balloons in this game. Cry. Move for boys! I don't think so. No, we gotta get rid of that immediately. Immediately. Can she run Ice Beam? Who can learn Ice Beam? Plumpy can, but... Okay. Here's what I don't understand, right? When I look at Plumpy... Now, Now, technically, his attack is higher than his special attack. But Ice Beam is stronger. So what will do more? Because Ice Punch is 75. And Ice Beam is 95. What would do more at that point? Would Ice Beam do more or would Ice Punch do more? That's what I don't know. It is a beauty move, though. It's a beauty move, though. Bold and beautiful. Oh, God. A lot of my team is flying, so a lot of my team is not great to grind on the Elite Force. Oh, my God. Okay, Plumpy is probably going to be first on the grind. I am going to give all my grinding Pokemon, I am giving them the smoke ball. So if we get something bad, we can just run away. I have that somewhere. We can just leave, sister. Alright? If we get into a bad situation, we can just get out of there. Okay, don't go in the middle. Pokemon Center got really scary. Mighty can grind on the Gyarados. True. True. I don't know where Epona could grind. Ooh, Epona's in a rough spot right now because things are like water or ground or rock. So it's like nothing's great. I could find out where to grind the fire types. Wow, Sinnoh just really hates fire types, by the way. They have one from... You reminded me. Earthquake. Wait, was Earthquake on Morgana? Or am I getting excited over nothing? Wait, do I want to use Earthquake on her? Actually, the first thing I want to do is spend some money on Morgana. Let's spend some money on her. Go be high maintenance. Who else are you going to? That's true. Like the Plumpy learned it naturally. So, and Puck also had it, and we can. This is like if Morgana learns Earthquake, it's really just Puck's ghost. Ghosts. It got spooky up in here real fast on the team, didn't it? I had now had like 2 ghost types. You know, back then, y'all, I was a ghost type trainer. I used to be a ghost type champion. All right, look at me, all spooks. But then like gay fairy happened, and I also was like, oh, I know who I am now. So I killed my ghosts. Exorcism. So I know how to use some ghost types. Not all of them though. My favorite Pokemon used to be Gengar. So I still have the plushie. Then one of my friends at the time gave me... Now, who the heck is Sturdy? I'm telling a story. Why we talk about Oh crap. What does Morgana want? Attack? Attack. Attack? Defense. HP? No combos. I know that much. What does she want? Attack? Let's get attack. Attack, HP, defense. Oh god. That's a lot of money! Get 5. And HP. I feel like you can never go wrong with HP. Okay. I didn't spend on potions! I didn't spend on, well, not revised. Can she run Drain Punch? If she has hands. She fists everything. If she doesn't have Drain Punch, I'm pissed. I'm sorry. Morgana has giant hands of death. But Fun Fairy can learn it? Excuse me? What? Huh? What? Say what? What? I'm upset. I'm upset at that. Ooh, Stonehenge. Puck would have loved that. Bumpy can run Stonehenge. Is Stonehenge good for anything? I guess for Bug. For Bug. Because, you know, I'm not keeping Surf. We're getting rid of Surf. I have Waterfall anyway. Although, again, that's the other question. Should we, like, have Surf or Waterfall depending on what are we hitting? Because I feel ground types have bad special defense. And I will use Plumpy on Bertha. You know? But then fire usually has bad defense. Oh god, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Stone Edge also misses, and I don't know. Yeah. Okay, give the vitamins before I forget. Not me buying these vitamins and then not using them. Okay, here we go. HP. You gotta use one at a time. What is this? The Inquisition? Keep Plumpy physical. Okay, if you say so. If you say so. No, genuinely. If you say so. We're gonna get EVs through grinding. True. I'm just giving her a little boost. Just a little boost. We can make her run Thunder Punch, although the Gyarados usually have Intimidate. You know, this is gonna be slow. By the way, everyone get ready. I want to level up to 53 to 55, okay? I've seen this Garchomp. I want to get around that level. We have to grind quite a bit today, so buckle up. Because we need to grind and we need to finish today. So I'm ready to wrap up the series. Wrap it up, put it over the under the rug. Test it a little. Oh, you know what though? It seals day. Okay, I'm getting distracted. First will be Plumpy on the victory road. But it's also Seals Day. I better not get the same Seals again, though. Ooh, hard Seals. 10. And Astros was asking what's she gonna spend the money on. Well, here we are. Stars 10. I'm just getting 10 of everything. 10. A song seal. It's the seal that sings. Lion, I don't think so. Green bolts of electricity. Ooh, fun. Party. A cloud of white confetti. No. Not party, still D, and it being white. It's BBC and white D. Oh well. I neither. Look, I like to... I'm rich. I like to keep money. Okay, let's go back to the Victory Road, and then we can think about... Wait, why is there two of them? Uh-oh. Pick that one. Oh, there's two of them because probably it's the entrance and the exit, huh? That makes sense. Think before you speak! Oh, what a calming song. Goes down. Oh yeah, I want to teach Bumpy Rain Dance when we get to points. So we do need a move slot open. Alright. Oh look, that's good. That's good to level. It's under me, so allegedly it should not be able to horn drill me. Allegedly. Also, I'm using Surf. This thing has high defense. That's good, though. How much XP is that? Oh, great. Fantastic. Wow, this is gonna take a while. I would speed up, but I don't have lo-fi on. I tried, but I don't have it on. Surf. Oh, God. I wish there was... Honestly, I do wish there were autonos here. Or chances or anything. I don't. Wait, I say what why you cannot hear? Pum pum pum. Oh, for goodness sake. You know, I have to do something real quick. Can you guys just hold on real quick? I have to delete this thing. Yes. I keep doing that because I keep putting the game audio in the music tab. And I just deleted the music tab. I never use the music tab. And it just causes confusion and mess. I'm done with that tab. Jesus. Because I read music and my brain goes like, oh, it's game music, but that's not what that means. So I just deleted the tab and went on a new one that makes more sense because my brain just likes to go there. Anyway, so I played BG3. Like, I played BG3, by the way. And I've been playing. If you guys bullied me into playing Glamour Bar, not really. There was not bullying involved. I'm kidding. I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts about it, but I don't know where to start. Okay, so the thing about Glamour Bar is that, so I played every single bar before. I played mostly swords actually, but I kind of multi-class into swords. Now, swords is, for the lack of a better explanation, swords feels too boy for me. You know, I don't know how to say it. It feels boy. I don't know. Like, I love the flourishes. I really do. But turn off. Oh, thank you, Estras. Good idea. Good idea. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. And why did I have? When did I take some damage? Excuse me. Why didn't that Rhydon got me some damage? Anyway. Wait, did I do the wrong set? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I got... Oh, it's not okay. I was about to say, I have a smoke ball. Look what she did. Look what she did. Look what she did. She's a mess. Get out of here. Punch a bit. Right through that mouth. That big glory hole mouth. Get out of here. Crit. Thank you. Go look at somebody else. Anyway. Oh, Onyx was faster? Oh. Pumpy is slow, huh? Oh, I can give these to... Alright, so you know, we got a little bit of... catching up. Wow, her HP's low! What is that HP? Okay, hold on. That's not the right option. There we go, battle scene. It was above it. Oh, too late. Too late. Sorry. That's smarter. Wait. What was I talking about? College or Glamour Bard? Oh, the little baby Rhyhorn. I think this was part of the Victory Roads encounter, by the way, but I'm not grinding anything new, so encounters don't matter. Swords was for boys, yes. And my problem with Bard overall in BG3 was actually the roleplay. Like, none of the bards that were available on BG3 I felt connected to. You know? Like, Swords Bard is too, like, kind of subclass. And then you have Vor, which it looks like it's the bards that read and study. And I'm like, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't study. I love mythology. That part I get. Like, I could be more in mythology, in like fairy mythology, because that's my favorite take. But I don't do the other stuff. I don't care what freaking Valorokan is grinding his butt on. I don't care about that. He's grinding his butt over nothing because nobody likes that man. That man looks like a living mop on the hair. When you dunk your mop into the dirty water, that's what Valorokan is. That part. So that's for Bar, and then Valor is just... She's okay. She's okay. I would like Valor more if she was more like a cheerleader. Valor is like, if a lesbian played Bard, that's what they become. That's what it gives me. So there was all that, right? So I really didn't like connect with roleplay, and if I don't connect with roleplay, I just don't do it. If I don't clock with the roleplay, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do the 3 bars. I don't connect them like I played them in middle. But then now that I'm playing Glamour, like I know that Glamour is compared to specialty swords. Like it's very, when it comes to like gameplay brokenness, is very bad. It's very like down. But you all have to remember that I played Circle of Wind Druid for the longest time, where, honestly, if I wanted the gameplay casting aspect, I could have just played Wizard. You know? But I'm not like that. It's about the roleplay. So, I started playing College of Glamour Bard. You know, first I don't really connect to it, y'all. We made some jokes on our Discord. We made some jokes, we made some laughs. But, you know, I really was not feeling Bard, like, in level 1 and 2. I was already being like, okay, this is nice, but it kind of reminds me of how I started the game the first time I did it, and this would just drop out. You know? So that started it all. But then I unlocked the subclass, and I was like, alright, let's try the subclass. Now, I unlocked the subclass right before the Druid growth, so until I actually got to try it in battle, it took a while. you know, because you have to go through the whole grove, right? Right? Wrong! Because I decided that it would be a good idea to pickpocket Eridan inside the Druid Grove and fail at it. So we started the combat earlier than I thought. Wrong! Y'all thought, but no. Oh crap, are you faster than me? No, okay. That thing can explode. If I don't have a bug, nobody will. Even the wildlife. If I cannot have a bug, nobody will. So I try to pickpocket Eridan, and he finds me out and starts a fight. The Diffings don't care about what's going on. Literally, nobody cared. No Diffing cared. His two buddies died in the goblin attack, and you know I was like, oh no. Anyway. I did rest. I did also found out, by the way, if you rest after the goblin attack, there could be a bug where you cannot loot the gloves of power, because I rested before looting them, and now I cannot have the gloves of power because the goblin's body is gone. So no gloves of power for me. I didn't bother to reset. I need to. So I do that. I attack Eridan, and then Eridan tries to hit me. I have my mantle on. First of all, the animation for the mantle of inspiration is freaking beautiful. When you drop it on somebody, you get like this like glam of rosy petals, and the characters just like glow a soft light, very light pink with sparkles, and it's all glam. And they're very beautiful. They're all like misty face, because you know, face stuff in this game usually represented by a lot of mist. Because, you know, that's the fairy weather. What's the forecast for today? Mist. That's what the fairy said. Even in this game, actually. Misty terrain. So, he attacks me, gets charmed by me, and then what they usually do is that they want to run away instead. And here's the problem. If you're going to play Glamour Bard, I highly recommend turning the opportunity attacks on, because if you don't, the minute the NPC runs away from you, you stab them with an opportunity attack and the charm goes away because you just attacked them. So you kind of don't want to do that. But as I was going through the grove, the dialogue options for Bard just remind me how funny that class is. So dialogue. I managed to make Flovo's story even worse. I got even better buddies with Alfira. Got even being best buds with her. There's a hat that you can get for your bard next to her, and I got that hat. You can counter the harpy song by singing loud and annoying. That the kid is just like, ugh, that's a horrible sound. Ew. Where am I? And the harpies actually talk. I didn't know the harpies talked at all. The harpies just went like, that boy is ours. I'm like, the harpies talk? I had no idea. Harpies vocalize. I mean, they sing, but I never heard them talk. The only thing I know about harpies is they sing and screech. In mythology. I didn't know about them singing. Also, they had tasteful bras. Just putting that out there. They had tasteful bras. Oh, did they? They have bras. I have to play with the safety on because I'm streaming the game, and then I'm too lazy to change it back. I'm too lazy to change it back. Bum, bum, bum. It's a great area for Plumpy, by the way, I feel we're getting somewhere. So I go to the Druid Grove, I fight the harpies, I do everything, etc. Yeah, I see Kage, call her out on her like a conditioner, she hates me. I actually tried to attack the rats that are the Shadow Druids to see what happens, like if they were like changed back to human, because they're technically wild shape, right? But no, the rat dies like a regular rat. And then I get a cutscene where Kaga goes like, "See, druids? I told you it was a matter of time before they got crazy. Arms up!" And then, you know, I reset. Because I didn't want to fight the druids again. Not after the chair incident. I don't feel like that. Oh, I might. Yeah, I feel like we just gotta have to give opponent the experience share, and anything we fight should just get experience on the side. Psychologically, it will look like we have less XP, but in reality, we're doing more work. Like, we're getting more stuff done. Let's talk about the psycho. I have a nugget. I can be rich. Enjoy victory road music. Anyway, back to that. So I got on Winter Druids. I healed the bird because Net is a flop, and we go through the whole Net. I already discussed on stream how much Netty is a flop because I now saw what Netty does in my Dark Urge Evil run. She literally poisons someone that's evil and then goes like, "Oh, sorry that I poisoned you. I can give you an antidote." No, I'm not about to have... No, we're not having Ned with Netty's hair. That's not happening. No, I'm not doing a Ned with Netty's hair. No. He doesn't deserve that because she's just a flop. Imagine poisoning somebody and then being like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Here's an antidote. Sorry, you're evil. Here's an antidote." Girl, you're a mess. This is why I really feel like the Druid Grove is just a mess when I think about it. They let Kaga in. Netty is Netty. And the best people are not heard. And then we have stuff like that guy that shares my face, the elf annoying guy, which I really want to run him over with like a log. Ugh. How can you be this bad when one person is missing? Okay, Halton is the leader, but how can you be this bad? You could have replaced... You could easily replace Kaga with the other guy. Wrath, right? You keep black guy. That one. Cutie patootie. Ooh, this would be good EXP right here. Now, Steelix is slower, right? That's it. Onyx is faster. I guess because it's less heavy. That makes sense. That's good EXP right there. With the Steelix. Kinda crazy you can get a Steelix in the wild. But hey! I just feel like we need to abolish straight evolutions, but that's another conversation entirely. That's me talking about how, like, Pokemon rips you off at this point by selling you both versions of a game. They have no differences other than version exclusives and a couple of story bits. And people are buying it. People are buying it. Now, if you're buying one to give it to two people, that's different. But people that buy the double pack, y'all are buying it? Like, why? But, you know, yeah, Legends was much better. It's a single game, and you can get every Pokemon in there. And you can still trade with other people. Like, you can still trade between Legends. Like, people can still trade with each other. So, just do that. Nobody likes trade evolutions at this day and age. Because you know what's annoying about trade evolutions? You know what's annoying about trade evolutions the most is that once the game stops being current and you want to be like, oh, I want to replay this Generation 6 game, for example. Oh, I want to use, I don't know, I want to use, what's it, a Milotic that somehow, for some reason, debated evolved by trading. I'm still pissed about that one. Oh, I can't use it because I need a trade, and I better have a DS with me. I better have a DS with me. Palafin, yeah, the new dolphin. And that just annoys me so much. That is so annoying. You have literally everything. At this point, like, at this point, no, Astros, that's not fine. No, no, that's what they want to hear. Don't let them hear that. No, 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 no. That's not fine. I just tried to... No, you already have other game mechanics that involve being together with people. You got raids. You got raids. You got tournaments and battles and stuff. You don't need trade evolutions anymore. It's 2025. Everyone that lives and breathes in the society has a computer and internet. Oh, I accidentally ran. I'm sorry. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And I just stopped. And even here's the thing that annoys me about Game Freak the most, honeys, is that they do something and you go like, oh my god, that is so progressive for Game Freak. Pokemon Legends stop having the trade evolutions. That's so good. And then they backpedal in the next game. Why do we backpedal? Why don't we stick to a thing? Why do we backpedal every time? Oh, people really like the fact that you can move around during battles. Remove that. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It does feel like they're afraid, which I get it. Like the Nintendo community, I'm part of it. The Nintendo, there's some wild Nintendo fans out there. They can be very scary. That I understand. I've seen the wildest like threats coming from Nintendo fans. I get it, but you shouldn't let the fear just decide on what you want to do. It just feels like they never know where to take the direction. Like each time I hear a Nintendo Direct or a Pokemon Direct in particular, when they're talking about the new game, half of them look scared. Like, we'll pay attention to them in the camera, and half of them look scared. I'm like, why are you scared? What happened? It upsets me so much that the fact that Scarlet and Violet run at 60 frames on the Switch 2 upsets me. Because that tells me that you could have waited. You could have waited. And now I actually cannot play Pokemon Legends of Arceus because they didn't update the frame rate for that game. They could have easily just updated the Pokemon Legends of Arceus. Mostly because they're releasing a new one. And you know what people usually do? People usually play the previous game when the new one is about to come out. They usually replay it again. Which I'm gonna do on the channel. I want to replay Legends of Arceus like a week or so before the new Legends comes out. Ah! Sorry, I almost ran forward. I hate this Pokemon Center. I am going to run forward on one point, and it's going to be bad. Like I just don't understand why the backpedaling. But there should have been an upgrade because now I just can't unsee it. That's the problem now. I can't unsee it. My eyes just clock it, you know? And I hate that. I wish my eyes didn't clock it. Not that I'm not a frame rate person usually, but when I saw Scarlet and Violet and that, I'm like, no, there's a stark difference. Even when they announced Pokemon Legends of the new one, when they showed on the Switch show, I'm like, okay, I see the difference. I actually do see the difference between the two. Actually, I'm about to play Bayonetta 2 because one of the levels on Bayonetta 2 on the Switch 2 had a little bit of a lag issues. On Switch 1, sorry, had lag issues. And people tell me that that level now runs fantastic. So I kind of want to play Bayonetta 2 on my Switch 2. Bayonetta 2, Switch 2. You know? Ah, yes. I just hope they don't backpedal, girl. Yes, if I play another Pokemon mainline game where I cannot enter people's houses, I'm going to be mad. I can't believe they have like that entire city in Scarlet and Violet and you can't open the single door! There's a whole battlefield in one of like the villages and you just look at the battlefield. You just look at it. Wow. Not the Boosie Bad hater. Not Boosie Bad. Gosh, Golbats are so annoying. Now, my Randy doesn't identify as a Golbat, so... Yeah, I think my Randy, he identifies as a Wurmple, actually. So, there's that. Clock it. Clock it. I don't have... Wait, what? Oh, wait, I have 31 lava cookies. That's why. My brain's trying to find the full heals that I don't need. Let's pop a sage. We're gonna be saving quite a bit. Give us the bottle caps, towards the IVs to 0. What is that? Maybe that for the Pokemon. Like, Blood Moon Ursa Moon that goes well with 0 EVs in speed and 2 obtaining. I just hate Blood. I don't hate it. I like it. But I hate it what it did to regular Ursa Moon. Because people now just look at regular Ursa Moon and go, who wants that? And I'm like, I do. I like my... I think Ursa Moona's face is cuddly. Very cuddly, as a matter of fact. And I'm just going like, I do. I like Ursa Moona being fierce and cuddly. So I don't dislike Blood Moon Ursa Moona, but I hate what it represents. You know? It just represents Game Freak pulling weird stuff out of their butt and being like, oh, you can't use Pokemon from Legends. You can't evolve your Stantler for Wordy, because that wouldn't make sense, because that was in the past. But hey, here's Ursa Moon, the Blood Moon, and here's a Poison Quillfish. Because that makes sense. Oh, but the Poison Quillfish is locked behind DLC, which you spend money for. And Wordy, if you want to use it, you have to transfer it from Pokemon Legends, which you have to get both the game, and you have to pay Pokemon Home for, or not. We're gonna decide on that later. But regardless, you need the other game anyway, so you gotta spend money for both. See what they do there? See what they do there? You wanna use this Pokemon? Well, you can, but spend money. I cannot wait for the day where we gotta pay for evolutions. You want this evolution? Pay for it. Eevee evolved into money on by paying Game Freak $80. You got your money on right there. Steel type. Don't give them ideas. Shh, don't give them ideas. Where's she going? Where's she going? Come back. I should just use Earthquake. Okay, that hurts more than usual. I don't like that. That hurt, and that's like a bite. Then how much Scarf? If that could bite hurt like that, what is Garchomp going to do to me? Oh no, that's not a great sign. It's Patreon. That's smart. So I don't get it. I just don't get it. And I feel like the whole breeding thing is old. Like, just give us... If you want to make your Pokemon stronger and go in specific stats, just give us the option to do so. Like, who cares? I really hope the Pokemon Champion thing is the competitive thing, so they just focus on single player for the games. They really need to. Because the RPG element of Pokemon is so weak. So weak. So weak. Anyway, back to BG3. So, I do the entire Druid Grove. Right? I do the entire Druid Grove that... And I suddenly find myself experiencing something that I've never experienced when I don't play Druid. Right? This is something I have not experienced when not playing Druid. The other classes, every single other class that I try, I'm like, oh, this is really cool, this is really neat, I love this mechanic. Oh my god, I'm getting so into it. And then eventually I change back. Or don't continue to run. Oh, right. Just Earthquake it. I assume that'll get it. That's level 41. Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, great. There we go. But as I play Glamour Bard, I find myself just going through the motions. And I don't think that's a bad thing, actually. I just find myself I start playing the game, and it just feels like I know this class. But I don't know it because I have not played it before. So my brain is just wrapping up about this feeling. This is like a new sensation. Because I'm just going through the motions, and I just know that I'm enjoying it. I'm genuinely enjoying Glamour Bard. Is it the theming? Not sure. Is it because it's finally a fully support class? Not sure either. Like, I love the support and lockdown of Glamour Bard already. And that's only gonna get stronger when I get the other mantle. You know? I got my hold person, I got my concentration spells, which, you know, playing Druid, I got used to concentration. I think that was a good thing, because I feel like people don't recommend Druid right away because, oh, it's a lot of concentration spells. But I kind of work the opposite way. But I'm glad I started with concentration heavy because it makes me go, like, remember that I have concentration. Like, remember him. Fun fact about concentration, actually, I was looking at concentration opinions in general. And I found this really interesting, like, group in D&D that they homebrewed concentration as, like, you can use more than one concentration spell. But if you lose concentration, you lose them all. Like, it basically has every single concentration regular rule except the fact that it overrides one another. So it still has a limitation. Because, like, if you fail your save, all of them are gone. So that was really interesting. Apparently it made for a chaotic party. And I just wanted to share that. I was like, because, you know, I like looking at homebrewed stuff. Because it's a tabletop game. Who doesn't homebrew anything tabletop? Let's be honest. I think Asher's talked to me about, like, people, like Asher's group. She didn't use spell slots. She used spell points, things like that. It's a role-playing game. I feel like, to me, I feel like I would have the most difficulty playing games like this with a rules lawyer. That's not in the rules, but my brain is just going like, it's a roleplay game. You know? It's a roleplay game. If it makes the game more fun, why gotta be a rules lawyer? It's a roleplay game. And BG3 is homebrew because a lot of the BG3 stuff is not in D&D 5e, right? I heard. For example, they changed Arcane Archers to be good. For example, just throwing one of the changes that I know out there. We gotta go back. We have to heal for power points. The silence of this area. You don't have the same amount of spells with points as you do. Yeah. Yeah, explain over there. Explain. Oh my god, I hate this. Sorry, I don't mean to scream. I'm trying my best, but it really just... When I see the green lines on this conveyor belt looking thing, I know Barry is there. And the single bad step, Yoda is gonna come for me. And my team is not ready for her. My team is not ready for Yoda. For that Star Raptor? That Star Raptor is the scariest thing that Yoda has there. Well, I shouldn't say that, because Carmen's gonna be like, actually, is this Pokemon's gonna give you trouble? So let's just not say that. Have the same amount of spells with points, but you have a lot more flexibility. 2 spells points, level 1. Got it. Like, I didn't know. Like, and I haven't multi-class for the longest time, and I feel like I really want to... Now that I'm getting into multi-class, y'all, I finally understand, y'all. I did multi-class out of like fear of knowledge. You know when you don't know a game too much, and you just go like, oh, maybe I don't want to do that. I had that for like now over a year, because Baldur's Gate 3 is almost 2 years, if not 2 years at this point, and that's wild to me. Fifth level is a full spellcaster. We have 4 first level spots. I think Fireball is for poor people, though. I think people that have Fireballs don't have a Switch too. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, don't clip that. Don't clip that. Yep. Uh-oh. I gotta sneeze. If you want to cast if you want to cast Baldur's Gate 3 Mansion, if you want to cast Fireball, you have to also cast Capitalism. Otherwise, not doing it. By mass healing. I just heal everybody. I love mass healing words. How do you know how to get me? I don't think Bard gets mass healing words. Oh wait, Book of Magical Secrets. Right? Right? No, yes? Yes, no. No, yes? Oh. What is exactly Book of Magical Secrets? Because I'm not going to be seeing that until I hit level 12. So, what's that? And now that I played Circle of Stars, I have... This is like joining the alcohol... What is it called? Like the Anonymous Alcoholics or something? That thing. Where now I join the group and I say, hi, I'm Dheku, and I finally got over my Misty Step addiction. It happened. I was addicted to Misty Step. And now playing Circle of Stars, even with just one Misty Step on my amulet, it's enough. It's enough. It's enough. I got over it. So I can actually play more Bard as well now. Can choose true spells from any other class? Really? Any other class? So if I wanted to have Conjure Elemental, I could? Oh no, that's a lot of choices. Oh no. I'm about to be overwhelmed. Uh-oh. Book of Magical Secrets. I would like to get Witch Bolt. Yeah, but Lore studies. I mean, Lore is the wizard of bards, because they even have cutting words, and you know wizards talk. And if you know something about wizards, is that they don't shut up. Mentara once told me in Menzo Berenzon, wizards are so annoying because they don't shut up. Mentara said it. Mentara once told me. Well, she told me a lot of stuff in Menzo Berenzon, but she said. She had the wizards of fly. It's just the way that the voice actress made Mintaro say wizards, like it sounds like a slur. It's just the way that she said it. Mintaro says wizards like someone's calling the bad word for gay. And wow. So you get what? All bards get Magical Secrets at 10, but Lore gets extra at level 6. Yeah, they're the study bard. But I don't want to read that. So when I like clicked on Glamour Bard and I read the little info description, Your magic was taught to you by satyrs and fairies and everything. And I'm like, oh, okay, now that's cunty. Now that's cute. Like the fairies and all the fairies taught me how to like sing a song. It's very Disney princess, you know? You just like sing a song and you're born. When you think about it, glamour is a little bit like being a sorceress for the bard class, like, because it's more innate. You know? Maybe that's why I use charisma. Don't quote me on that, but... Well, then you got Swords Bard, which is like the martial. Very Glinda, yes! Exactly, Wabi. Very Glinda in the sense that she's very charismatic and she sings. And she's very bard, glamorous. Yeah, very Glinda. You actually clocked that really well. Everyone loves, like, Glinda, for example, people don't, she's not a sorceress. Like, we've seen her magic, she can't really cast anything. But a lot of people find out that Glinda's actual magic is the way she can move crowds, is the way that she can just manipulate, really, any situation to a crowd, to people with her singing and her charisma. And I feel like that's what Glamour Bard is. It's more innate. Every bard's like that. But I feel like Glamour even more is that kind of bard. The pop star kind of bard, you could say. This is the Carpenter of bards. Now I need like my character to have a Sabrina Carpenter wig. Give my character the rosy cheeks that Sabrina Carpenter always carries in her pictures, no matter what she's doing. Sabrina Carpenter singing, rosy cheeks. Sabrina Carpenter drinking a Coke, it's cherry cheek. Sabrina Carpenter falling down an airplane, cherry cheeks. See? And I bet a person that mains Glamour Bard. And I bet you, Ashworth, they main Glamour Bard. The person that made the bard. Look, Sabrina Carpenter, no matter what, she's so pretty. I love the way she does her makeup. Her makeup with her like big cheeks is insane. Like, I love her makeup. I wish. And I'm not even a big, like, massive Sabrina Carpenter fan. I'm not like Sabrina Carpenter releases an album, I'm not running to listen to the album. But I love her just as a person. I don't know. There's just something. There's something endearing about Sabrina Carpenter. It just kind of like has the Ariana effect to me. There's something endearing about Ariana to me. I don't know what it is. I've always been an Ariana Grande fan. It's kind of crazy because it all started. What is this? Why would I want that? No. Garbage. We don't want garbage. That's poopy water. That's poo-poo. And I don't need to be reminded of poo-poo. It all actually started, my Ariana Grande fans, being a fan of her, started when me and my cousin just look at her, like, we were just walking around the mall, when malls existed. And there was like an Ariana Grande poster. And me and my cousin was just like, oh my god, she has my hair. Because, you know, my cousin has like long hair. She still does. She has like long hair. And she had it in a ponytail, just like Ariana Grande. And we were like, oh my god. And then we were just looking up Ariana Grande, and then I looked up her songs, and then when it all started. Both Ariana and my cousin also, you know, they're short queens. They're short queens. And it just stuck to me. But I would listen to Ariana in my room, only maybe my cousin even know. And then once I got out of my shell in Final Fantasy XIV, I was like, yo, Ariana Grande, slay. I just love her. I just love her. You like my hair? Cheating. Just spotted. see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. Obsessed with saying that amongst my girlfriend friends. I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. Greedy. You know that I'm okay. Now I became an Ariana Grande stream. We gotta change the script before I start. Oh, ow. How do you like it? That's Blackpink. Blackpink in your area. That's me when I go to the gym because I'm all dressed in black and pink. Going to the gym is my Blackpink era. Blackpink in your area. Blackpink in your treadmill. Ah! Sorry. My husband's watching something with a baby on it. That scared me. He's watching Cass and Kim, which is very fun. No, but the story continues. Like, the story for Glamour Bart continues. And then I do the Arid... Oh god, not Arid. What's his name again? You guys know that, you know, you meet Karlak. Karlak is like, oh, those men stink. And we gotta beat up the men because they don't know what deodorant is, right? I think that's what the story is about those guys. It's something about lacking deodorant. Because, you know, most Paladin players lack deodorant. Unless they're lesbians. Lesbians are the safeguard for Paladin. If you're not a lesbian, I'm sorry to tell you, but reapply your deodorant. Reapply. This is where I lose my views. All my 2 Paladin fans just leave. Again, unless you're lesbians, because, you know, lesbians are... Honestly, kings and queens, they're both. When you think about it, they're both. And they know their stuff. Sometimes I wish I was one, because, like, that would mean that I would get to meetings on time. Alas! I don't got that characteristic. Alas. I was born this way, baby. Lady Gaga. God, that song is so old now, yo. Ooh. Listening to Born This Way on YouTube, scrolling down to see how long it has been. And then you go like, oh, it has been that long. Oh no. So how much TVs I'm getting from these ride-ons? What am I getting? What am I getting? Oh, Abundance going though, look at that. Abundance getting there. I have to hydrate a little bit. So I get to the... I think his name is Anders, right? We'll call him Anders from now on. But we get to Anders fight, and y'all... Then I fall in love with Glamour Bart. Here's why, okay? I put my Mantle of Inspiration on Karlak. And Shadowheart, my Shadowheart usually never has 2 level 2 spell slots. She only has 1 because she usually uses... You just saw me play. I usually have her use Aid. I love Aid. Aid just keeps me safe. Aid is a blanket. Everyone got the Aid blanket on, you know? It's just I need it. It may not even do a lot, but I need it. But then I realized my Aids, you know, combos well with the bonus health from the Mantle of Inspiration. That's 10 bonus health right there, which for the early game, by the way, the early game in BG3 is super hard, I find, because you don't have a lot of resources, you don't have a lot of options, you die to 2 hits if you're playing on the hard difficulties. Like, it's so, I feel like BG3 Act 1 may be the hardest. Honestly. In the whole game. Just because of how it starts, you know? Like, that brain fight in the beginning with Shadowheart only, if you're not even level 2, those brains will just... I'll kill you. And there's no way to just pass those brains, you know? Not that I know. There may be a way, because it's PG3. You know, people find like 10 different ways each week. But it's insane. And then you get more options, and you start to solidify your team. You get more party members, you know. Things start adding up together. The game does get harder and more complex, of course. And I want to clarify this. It may be the hardest, but it may not be the hardest. I don't want Miss Karma to be like, oh yeah, well, when you get to Act 2, I'm gonna make your honor mode be over. So please, Miss Karma. I'm not saying that it is. I'm not a doctor. Before you play BG3, ask if difficulty is right for you. Ask your doctor. But that's what sometimes feels like. And so Anders is a paladin. And he strikes twice, right? There's a lot of enemies in the game that I get annoyed at, especially Githyanki, that just keep hitting you, keep hitting you, keep hitting you, keep hitting the same character over and over again. And I get so annoyed at that, because I just feel like they're cheating the system. How many turns are you getting? This is annoying. You shouldn't be having that much turns. But here's the thing. They hit you with the mental inspiration, they get charmed. And suddenly the enemy AI gets confused. Because the enemy AI is programmed to just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hit you again. Suddenly, they don't know what to do. Suddenly they go like, oh crap. And most of the time, the AI just gives up their turn. Just stops. They don't try to go for another player. They don't try to do something else. They just stop in their tracks. So Anders was just hitting me once, and let me tell you, the fact he was only hitting me once, and Karvak was raging, and all that, I just let him there. I didn't go for him. I took out his other helpers, and then all of our party could focus on Anders, which just made him crumble. Because when you got 4 against 1, baby, like, you're gonna crumble. So we managed to take care of the wizard lady. We managed to take care of the annoying ranger, because that thing's always annoying. It likes like to restrain you with the freaking arrow, and I hate that girl. And then, you know, I usually hate fighting archers because they have the high dexterity. We just can barely hit them. So we just like could focus on it, and Anders could not do anything because the rest of our characters were on the roof, and he couldn't reach the roof. And by the time he reached the roof, my character had Thunder Wave. So I just pushed them away, and they died. I pushed them so hard. Y'all know how the house is over here, and the bridge is all the way over there? My Thunder Wave made me go from the house all the way landing on the bridge and dying. Mama, I blow freaking hard. I blew so hard on that fool like a virgin car. And he just flew over there. Dead. Dead ass. Get the cameras. Dead ass. I blew enough food. And I feel like a lot of people just said that Glamour, including me. I didn't think Glamour was great. When me and Esther talked about Glamour, we were like, that's all. That's all she does. Okay. But I fell in love with it. I was like, oh. Because I'm so annoyed at all the classes that get extra attacks. Because I think it's unfair, uncalled for. Only I should use it. Only I should cheat. I never said I think fairly. I never said that. I never said I think fairly. Alright? I think fairy ill, but not fair. You know. Never said that. How many? Okay, we got 53 on the way to 54. Not bad. Oh, we gotta go back to Pokemon Center. That's it, Wabi. And I felt so Glinda and so Fairy. I felt like what I want to be for my party. I feel like people would love playing with me. Not against me. Sorry, DMs. Nothing personal. But I feel like people would like me because what do people usually like to do? In games in general, what is the most popular playstyle in any game? Any game. But like, especially games like BG3 where damage is king. Kink? Well, I guess. But damage is king. People like to play damage-focused characters. So I feel like with me, people would love me because I don't mind going support. In fact, I love going support. Please let me support. Damage to me is good, and I do feel great when I do high numbers, but it's a limited joy. I feel like support has more variety in what it does. But no, not even that, because it just appeals to me more. I'm just built like that. It just appeals to me more. I love to control, buff, or debuff. Control, heal, buff, debuff. That's what I always say. To me, like, I say buff and debuff, and healing is part of buffing, and control is part of debuffing. That's the areas that I like the most, and that's when I play Druid. That's why I like stars, because I feel like I can do a lot. But like, for example, Archer on star, I like Stars Druid because of one really huge thing. Druid doesn't have a lot of bonus actions by nature that can just rely on. But you know, with Circle of Stars, you get all kinds of different bonus actions for Druid, which is fun. Just like how Bard has like Bardic Inspiration for a bonus action. No, to do well inspire somebody for the day. And I just, for example... Oh, look, this is a perfect example, actually, what I'm talking about. You use Bardic Inspiration on, like, on Source to do your own attacks. And while that's great, that's not what I want to be. You know? I want to use my inspiration to support more. Now, you also... And, you know, I feel like Valor does that pretty great. I feel like Valor, in the roleplay sense, has the best regular Bardic Inspiration. I'm not counting Mental of Inspiration here. I'm talking about regular Bard. I feel like it's the most fun when you look at it. Out of all of them. And then you have Lore, which Lore to me is fierce pop. You get what I'm saying? Lore is like those bards that really know how to insult. Like, they really like twist the knife on the insult and it goes even deeper. And y'all saw me insulting people, and I insult like I'm a 5-year-old, so it doesn't work with... I feel like my cutting words are not cutting. My cutting words are more like a butter knife than a dagger. More like a butter knife. I'm more charming than insulting. And that's what I was missing from Bard. So suddenly, I'm not finding myself messaging extras too hard. Of course, I'm gonna message my friends who like, oh my god, I like this and I like that, of course. It's a new class. But I don't feel myself like, in a way, trying to gaslight myself into being like, I'm gonna keep going on this class because I really like this. I don't find myself doing that. I'm going with the motions. And I think that's actually more of a genuine enjoyment. And I'm on my way to get Flower of Love, by the way. I just got to the Centrum Hideout. I'm gonna quickly do it like we did it on stream. I'm gonna go visit the Underdark real quick, get the sword, and hop back out. Because I'm a bard, for goodness sake, and I'm about debuffs and buffing. And what does that sword do, if not debuff and buff it? What does Miss Flower of Love do? Now, I could multi-class... I haven't talked about my multi-class yet as well. I could multi-class into, like, a Stars Druid and get, you know, the... Medium armor to me is not that important. And I know that may sound controversial. I'm fine with not having medium armor. It's a different kind of... To me, it opens up a different kind of playstyle. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. His Shadowheart is going to have Luminous Armor again. But here's the thing. Remember, she's a Death Cleric, and I auto-nerf Shadowheart just to prove how much Char sucks at life. Because I'm not using Radiant Guardians on Shadowheart. I'm using Necrotic, mama. You do, because Druid just automatically gives you medium armor, no matter which Druid you are. It's a Druid natural thing. It's kind of like if you multi-classic to cleric, you get into like life cleric, you automatically get heavy armor. It's in D&D that's different. In D&D, especially I think 2024, like on the 2024 version of D&D, you get to be magician or more like, what is it called? Like warden? Yeah, base druid gives you medium. Yeah, it's Eldruids to give it to you. All of them. That's something they homebrewed into the game. And we talked about it before. Didn't we? Oh. No, but it does because I've seen the, remember what I told you about the whole like, yeah, you have to start as a druid and then do like a, oh god, yeah, you do have to start as druid. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. Because now that I think about it, every single thing I saw, yep. But it goes back to it. It doesn't really affect me, honestly. If anything, it gets me interested. It's like, okay, let's see what light armors I can do and stuff. Because since I'm a bard, if I don't like the look, I can just change into my camp look, which is the crop top. It's Will's crop top. I'm trying to date Will. By the way, I said no to Astarion. Astarion already comes on to me. I don't understand the people that are trying to date Astarion. And they can't do it. Yo, I play the game and Astarion is just always madly in love with me. I'm not even flexing. It's just what happens. Because I don't see... Here's the thing. Because Astarion is a victim of everything that happened to him. A victim of abuse. Right? I don't find myself being comfortable dating Astarion. Let's not joke about, our usual Astarion jokes for a second. Let's be real here real quick. I don't find myself being I shouldn't be his romantic person. I don't consider my character or me good for that. I can be best friends. I feel like it's more healthy if I'm best friends with Astarion and support him through life than being in a romantic relationship with him. I feel like he needs more... At the point in the game, I feel like he still needs to go through a lot of healing, a lot of process that I actively, as a romantic partner, would not be able to give him. But that's just me. People can romance him and give him that support. I just don't think I'm ideal for that. What I want in a relationship with me, and that's why I like Halson, I like someone that's more resolved in my relationship. They already, they're already more ahead in the process of healing. With Astarion, he can call me on the phone having a bad day. I'll pick it up any day of the week. I'm like, what is the story? Do you need my help? What do you need me to do? Do I need to come to your house? Who's bullying you? I'll go get it. I'll entangle them. What's happening? But not in a romantic sense. And that's why I usually don't date Astarion. Because I don't feel like I'm capable of that. Excuse me, I got something between my dentures because I don't lie. So give me just a second. I'm back. Oh, it's that weird subclassing again, isn't it, Estra? Okay, but that's what I feel. I feel like the same way. Well, for example, Shadowheart will never happen because I'm gay and all my characters are gay. I'm sorry. I don't roleplay. I'm not able to roleplay anything female or bi. I'm only gonna date Karlach with a ranger that I created. And that's because not only Karlach is great, there's an achievement involved with it. But I don't usually. Because, you know, I grew up with limited gay media, so anything that I'm gonna do in roleplay is gonna be gay. But imagine Shadowheart was a Mian. And I would feel exactly with Shadowheart as I feel with Astarion. Like, they're my best friends. I go like, do you need anything? Do you need my help? What's going on? What's going on? Now, Shadowheart would never need my help because she's voiced by Jennifer English, so she handles herself pretty well. But if she did, I'll be right there. You know? And that's why I would never date her. Like, someone for Carlac, for example, I would date in a heartbeat. I love Gentle Giant. Something you need to know about me, if a character is built like a freaking truck, but have the heart of a softie, of cheesecake, of fluffy bunnies, I'm already there. I'm waiting to pick her up. Someone's built giant, but has the heart of a softie. That's my type of man. That's my hubby. In real life. Like, I like that. I like that. I know what I like. And that's what I like. Gentle giants always get me. Always. I'm like, done. I was playing Dead Everything. I met the teddy bear. And the teddy bear was just like that. A giant softie. He was my first love. Right there. I know what I like. So I actually find myself, yo, after stream be like, I'm gonna play some more Bard. What spells did I learn to enjoy as well? So obviously I got Healing Word on my Bard. I'm doing a little side quest on my own where I'm trying to get every single instrument and try to use it. Because I love the animations for Glamour Bard are very gay. Each time you use your Mantle of Inspiration, it's just all glam. So I got Healing Word. I should probably have Longstrider. But I don't. I always forget Longstrider. That at that point, it's like, why even have it? Well, you're just occupying space. I don't remember you. So, what do I have? I had Dissonant Whispers, but then I took it off. Hold Person with Glamour Bar to me is fantastic because, like, girl, come on, Hold Person, Tifa. I'm charming your song. Like, you're so in love with my song that you just can't move. That's my Hold Person. You're just enamored that you can't move. Meanwhile, Karlach is bonking you and critting you, but you still can't move. And then you did. And then she died. So Hold Person is great. I feel very magical. That's obvious. You may not be able to do this. Hopefully Steelix doesn't hit too hard. No, it's not too hard. I have Speak with Animals because I cannot play BG3 without Speak with Animals. I'm sorry. I know there's the potions. The potions are there. The potions are fantastic, but I need to. My character needs to understand animals like from themselves. Like every single guy that I see about bars is like, here's a 4 status spell we need, and I'm always like, okay, but let's Speak with Animals. Oh, you can use potions. I know, but that's not the same roleplay vibe. I need to understand animals. And one thing that I like about the new druids in D&D, that's fun. In D&D is that they come with Speak with Animals always prepared, and I found this out recently. They also get Find Familiar spell, always prepared, no matter what they are. And I feel like that's just so fitting. Because druids hang around in the wild, so you either get animals or face spirits that look like animals. Why would you not have Find Familiar? That just seems like tea, mama. That makes a total sense. My cantrips are friends from my high elf, because I'm playing high elf again, because I don't play anything other than high elf. I played other elves. I played wood elf. I finished the run on wood elf, actually. I did finish a full playthrough on wood elf. And the extra movement speed is nice, but I really like the extra cantrip. I still like to think that my Dheku, like, even though, like, he's weird. In the sense that, like, you see him come out of the forest, he tells you that he grew up around fairies and forest and everything, and now he's in Baldur's Gate because he was curious about what's life outside the forest. And people will assume, oh, you're an elf that grew in the woods, so you're totally a wood elf. And he goes like, actually, I'm a high elf. I look at what cantrip. Friends, hello. And it just adds to the mystery. Why is this elf that grew up in the forest a high elf? What's the story? What's the background? You know, that sparkles the interest. It's like, oh, what? Why is it that this one is not a wood elf? And it has all about to do with, you know, descents and stuff. I like that. I like that. And I prefer it that way. It's unexpected. You know, it's kind of like people that play Drow, but their Drow is in the surface. And people go like, why is this Drow in the surface? What circumstances took for this Drow to grow up in the surface? What happened? You know, it has to that, like, what's your story? What's your enigma? It adds that. I feel like Drows are awesome to roleplay. Like, I love the Seldarine Drow especially. I feel like I read about them so much. That's why I love Elistray, really. She's just fantastic. I think Elistray is just fantastic. Her lore is great. I love everything about that woman. She's my favorite goddess by far. Other gods I like. I love Data Sylvanas, obviously. I love Corwin, even though he can be messy, but you know, that's what's fun. The Lady of Fortune. What's her name? Tamora? There's a Lady Luck goddess. I also like her. And I also really like Selena. Selena's fun. Also, Plumpy's done. Okay, Plumpy's done. Let's go beat up some Gyarados with Maddie. Let's do that. And I'm going to keep the EXP share on Epona until she's level 55. And then we can put the experience share on Morgana. I feel like that makes sense. Then I gotta find something that is weak to flying. If I find something weak to flying, we got this. We got it. Papa say. So this guy though, the annoying thing about I can also just bring Maggie to beat up some tentacles and tentacles. I can do that as well. That would maybe be better because what are the EVs for Gyarados? Attack? That's not gonna do anything to Maddie. But if I bring her to Tentacruel, I'm pretty sure we get special defense, which can help. Or speed. One of the two. But that maybe would be better. Attack is literally pointless on Maggie. Maggie. So I call her Maggie. I don't know why. Oh, I forgot to get that. Is that important? Tell me. Okay, I think it's this guy. It's one of these guys over here for sure. Hold on. It's one of these that I read about. Oh. That's not what I thought it was. Uh-oh. No. No. Versus Seeker. Can I register this instead of the bicycle? Okay, perfect. Think that's him. Is it you? Is it you? I'll definitely share even more thoughts. Oh yeah, it's definitely him. Level 43. That's him. Now, Aquatail may hurt, by the way. Not... Ooh. So how much EXP is this? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Getting rid of the haters. Getting rid of the haters. Rain dance. I gotta pay it. I will have to pay more attention to this though. That's a lot of EXP. I do still want to go see if I find a Tentacruel, how much do we get? I still want to see that. How much do we get from that? Not a single sad Remoraid. Let's get into it! Yes, please! Let's get into it. Epona 53! Epona's getting up there, though. When does she get Flare Blitz? That could... Oh, wait, she's calm-natured. Never mind. She's probably not getting that. I feel like our attack is actually worse because she's calm-natured. That's not a big of a difference. Oh, well, it's still higher. Calm nature. I'm still gonna go get some Tentacruels. Let's see what happens. Honestly, this is going faster than I thought. Might be able to do this. If I don't get everything on stream, I will go to Discord. Oh, well, perfect. We found one. How much is this? So that's about 35. I could run back and forth because I have to do the Versus Seeker anyway. So I could beat him up, go over here, get a Tentacruel, and then go back. Not as much. Not as much. Now I can go back. That's an option. I can surf like here, can I? No. It's all fenced up. Okay. That's something we can do there. It is long though. The long though. And then I have to think about movesets. We haven't even got to the moveset part, yo. Another thing we gotta think about. Oh, both of them want to fight me. It's not bad at all. I should have healed. I should have healed. I should have healed. Should have healed. I don't like that I didn't heal. Should have healed. Okay, it's still 43 though. Yeah, Aquatail I'm worried about. Yeah, that does a lot. I'm not risking the crit. I'm not doing it. We're not risking the crit. Aquatail still does a bunch of damage. This thing is just crazy. Magnet right. Tell me about that one, please, y'all. I'm going to keep that on the back burner. But let me know about Magnet Rise, okay? Isn't this the thing that... Yeah. That could be useful for some of the Elite Four. And I can rebuy Reflect and Light Screen. So let me know about that. More discussion. Because, you know, no air balloon. Oh, yeah, I'm not risking the crit. That's what I just said. Why would knockout Gyarados? Not Epona. Ooh, I can encore him into a water move, maybe? Ooh! Can I encore you into that? I'm not gonna be faster. Oh! Alright, we solved the issue. We solved that issue right there. God, Encore's great. I love Encore. When it works, it works. Okay, still on the Encore. So gotta rain dance again. Oh, we outspeed! I think we just got enough level to outspeed. Oh, that's big. That's big. We just outsped. Is it an outspeed or a tie? One of the two. I'm gonna hope outspeed. We're going. Oh, you got Swift Swim now, don't you? Nope, doesn't matter. Don't matter. The one Remoraid. Poor baby. Poor baby. Baby Raid. May have a nut. Okay, this guy also wants to fight. What do you got? I'll take the EVs. If you got like speed ones, that would be nice. I don't mind speed EVs on Maddie. Oh yeah. Oh. That is a waste. That's not it. That is a waste. Okay, if you only have magic ups, I'm never fighting you again. Evolve these creatures. Why is this Finneon level 42? What is this game's problem with showing Luminion? The game devs were really just like, oh, we can show a lot of Luminions. They're broken. Broken where? Oh my god. I'm never fighting this guy again. Really? Okay. Bye. Ignoring him. What's with all these fish? They're level 42. Luminion deserves better, for sure. God. It's a mess. That's hot doo-doo mess. Batteries in charge. 27. Just running around. There we go. We're not fighting that guy. A waste of time. Okay. What was I talking about? The bard spells. Yes. So the bard spells, I'm excited. I am curious. Should I have Thunder Wave like I told you guys. And I just love the idea of Thunder Wave on the foot bard because all I think about is that I just blow my foot really hard, like, and the enemy just goes like, just goes away. Or allies, sometimes I accidentally push Gale, but Gale's okay. All right, Gale's fine. If he falls, he gets a wizard. He can. Have you ever dropped a wizard? They're like babies. They bounce back up. Have you ever dropped a wizard? They bounce back up. It's okay. If you misplace your wizard, they'll bounce back up. That's fine. I think that's what they do. Now, if anyone has read any more... See, this is a part of Bard that I don't really remember yet, and it's like the spell list. So if everyone has any suggestions for Bard spells, I can listen. Remember, Glamour Bard. So I want very, like, control in throwing. Oh, while I'm controlling and throwing, I'm going to multi-class. I'm going to get 2 levels of Warlock on my Bard. I'm getting 2 levels of Warlock, and I know it's the worst one. I know. I'm aware that it's the worst Warlock. But I am going to go Arcfey, because if I get enemies around me, I can charm them, and then, you know, Mantle of Majesty. use command on them, because it does work. I've seen it. Or I can make them fear me. Fear me! It's basically a little fart. But I want the roleplay of Archfake. So here's what I don't know about my own character yet. I don't know if Dheku can actually play flute, or does he pretend to play flute, or if the flute is magical that he plays by itself and it's its own entity. Like the flute has its own personality and entity, and it's basically alive. I don't know. We don't know, because some spells Dheku actually uses, like he actually plays the flute. But then something like Mental of Inspiration, suddenly he's grabbing the flute and doing his like a casting hand maneuver, and only plays at the end. What's with that? What's the mystery? Is he fooling everybody? And then I thought that for Archfey Warlock, maybe that can answer some questions. Is that flute its own entity? Is that flute a pact? You know? The possibilities, the stories that we're making, the lore that we're making. Why is that child gonna battle me? You can battle the child. I don't know what they have. You can battle the child. Like the possibilities of the stories, you know? And that's where Arc fell really quick with me. And if Dheku's gonna have some sort of like pact or friend or whatever, it is going to be a Fae. It's not gonna be a Mind Flayer or a Demon or... No. None of that. None of those. No Cthulhu's... No. No! It's going to be a fairy. And fairies are all chaotic, so is it a good chaotic or an evil chaotic fairy? Or a neutral chaotic fairy? So that's for the lore. So you get the Fae presence, which I think for him it just fits perfectly. And I'm only getting 2 levels, so we're not getting that much, but I do know you get command. You can run command as a warlock. As one of your like warlock spells. Command being one of them. I don't know other level 1 warlock spells. I have to look that up. But regular command is one of them. Now the thing, I have a lot of wisdom.
Adena.
I was thinking about Fairy Fire. My bad. You also get Sweep, but at the point in the game that I'm getting Sweep is very situational. It's very situational by the point of that one. It's Sweep, it's Fairy Fire that I was thinking about. My bad, my bad. Because my favorites are always going to have Fairy Fire no matter what. No matter what. And then once I get this Fairy Fire, I can remove Fairy Fire from the board. That's kind of funny. No matter what, if Dheku is a druid or a bard, he starts with Fairy Fire as like part of the spell list, but then he eventually will get it forever, like always prepared, because my druid Dheku is also a light cleric, and light cleric gets Fairy Fire. It also gets burning hands. My hands are burning. That's always interesting. Again, assuming I go through it, because you know I don't want to be like, oh my god, I'm loving Glamour Bard, but we don't know, you know. And I just wanted to paraphrase the back to the romance conversation. That's why I date Halson, not just because he's hot. He is to me, but you know, first time I talked with Halson in the game when he joined the party, and I was like, "What do you like to do?" He's like, "I like doing all kinds of things. Ducks. I like ducks." And I'm like, "Gentle Giant. I'm sold. I'm done." And then he's hot in bed as well, honey. What can I want more? Honey. The moment he said I like ducks, I physically felt the Cupid arrow just like hit my heart right there. Smack it at my heart. There was no coming back. Put it up. There was absolutely no coming back. If you get that Tasha's mod for the bard, then yeah, bard can get command. Oh, cool. I can't mod this one because it's not a regular run. But I just love the idea of like the Archway and the pact and everything with the food. Once you start cooking a character concept, it's like, yeah, we're getting there, mama. When I thought about how the food, what is the food actually just the food? That's when it all started kicking in. Because I am a glamour bard. I grew up next to fairies. Fairies shapeshift. I have disguise self. Because that's such fairy magic to me, to be able to change your appearance. That's what I always thought my wild shape was for druid. There's a little bit of fairy magic. Changing my appearance. I also have minor illusion, which it's great, but I don't use it as often, and I'll tell you why. I usually use minor illusion if I need Dheku to be very specifically in the place. But usually what happens is that I just perform. I perform with my food, people look at me, and then Shadowheart does Shadowheart things. Then Shadowheart becomes a menace. I don't know, I just feel like out of the group, if I have to control someone that is not me, it's Shadowheart. Shadow Menace. Oh, how? What's the opponent's level right now? Let me see that. Remoraid. This poor Remoraid in the middle. I wish it was a Noctilary, that would be more XP. But it ain't. It ain't. It's a Remoraid instead. Experience 30. Oh, that's not what I want to see. 54. How long to 55? Halfway there. Okay. So then I can change the experience share. Halfway there. I'm probably not gonna play BG3 today though, because all this is happening. All this. But I'll probably play tomorrow after our stream. Wow, y'all haters. Okay. We all hate it. We all hate us. Okay. I think that girl wants to fight me, but she's just always tired. Wait, does it not trigger if she wants to fight me? Do I have to fight her? So it can trigger? Surely not. Girl, give it a rest. Yeah. I might just go for the tentacles, yo. This is taking too long. I don't know if this is worth it. Like, yes, I get more experience from Gyarados, but look how much time I'm not battling. Is it worth it? I don't think so. I'm starting to think it's not worth it. Thank you for the stretch redeem. It's hard to think time it ain't worth it. Oh, I'm running out of Tendy boats. I'm running out of Tendy boats. I also just feel like the Tentacool and Tentacool EVs will be better. For Maddie. I feel like these ones in particular are not great. So I think I'm changing the script, yo. I think I'm going to the ocean. I think I've done enough Gyarados killing for today. You know? That's one thing good about this Elite Four, no Gyarados. If you play Hard Gold and Soul Silver though, you get a Gyarados because Lance is a jerk. Sorry to the 5 people that like Lance. Sorry to the 5 people that like Lance. Lance is like, okay, girl, I'll fight you too. Let's go. Never mind. She doesn't want to fight. She just likes to spin. Okay, and if that's the case, I'm going to go back to my bicycle. So we can do this a little faster. Pokemon Santa, also pop a save. I'm really surprised about it though, y'all. I'm very surprised about the Glamour run just because it's a different reaction. You know, I'm not like I dislike it, and I'm not like, oh my god, this part of it is great. I'm genuinely going through the motions, and I just feel like I played this before and I like it. But I haven't played it before. So what's happening? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. But I'm enjoying it. That's what I know. And no, I don't overthink it. If I'm enjoying, I'm keep going. I don't overthink it. I enjoy it. Great. Keep going. And then if at a moment I don't, well, it happened. And I'll say that at the beginning I had a great time. Well, not at the beginning. Level 1 and 2, I didn't feel anything. Let's not go too far. Let's not go too far. So what is Tentacruel EV? Is there a way to find out what kind of EVs I get? Tentacruel. Is there a way to find out? EV wheel. I get 2 special defense. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I get hit by flamethrower, maybe I'll live, you know? I'll take it. I'll get hit by an aura sphere, I'll maybe be able to live. Things like that. I feel like this is faster, yo. We're gonna stick to it. Oh, she fast, though. Sometimes she's fast. Sometimes Miss Tentacruel be fast. Also, nobody likes Tentacruels either, so I'm making everyone your favorite anyway. Right? I'm saving the world anyway, right? Actually, I'm kidding. A lot of people love Tentacruel. I'm not a fan, but I can see why people like it. I think Tentacruel is actually pretty great. Oh no. Oh no. Why are you here? You gotta get all this way to get a Mantite. You gotta get through the entire game to get a Mantite. Oh wow, that did nothing for my XP. That did nothing. Gotta get through it. So Mantite is pretty cute, but they evolve into Mantine. And my relationship with Mantine has been sour ever since Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness that I played with Eshrith. Ooh, she lived. How much special defense does this thing have? Oh, I didn't see it, and now I don't care to re-research, so... I'm going to assume high. Opponent is level 55. Great. Fantastic. Now we can take that off. Give it to Morgana. Not leveling her. Now Morgana could take use of the attack EVs, I suppose. I need to start thinking about movesets. But movesets, you know, movesets I can do off screen. Movesets I can text message Eshrith, and then at the beginning of next episode for the finale, I'll just be like, hey, we learned this. Nice poison jab, idiot. Level 37, and he still outspeed me. That's a feat. And that's still good EXP. Mama, we take those. I'm thinking about level 3 spells for Bard, and I'm thinking... So, I kind of wanted to try... So, I didn't do it, but I'm still tempted to redo this. I wanted to try Crowd of Madness, but I don't know. I got Shatter. I didn't poo. Shatter is in break-in. You know? I got Shatter for my Bard. Because, again, Tender Wave, blowing hard on the foot, you know, we have... We're gay, we love a theme. The theme of like blowing hard on things. And I never thought of this, but it says, Shatter says that it hits... It gives the disadvantage to enemies that are made of inorganic material. Would that be good against Grim? Would that be good against things like Grim and robots? And stuff like that? Robots are not organic, last time I checked. Unless you're Data from Star Trek. The last time I checked... No. So, it would... I also could use it to break, like, walls and stuff, but I usually don't need that. I mean, like, bash them with the hammer. I'm trying to think about inorganic enemies in the game right now. There's not a lot. Are undead organic when they're bones? Is Bonissa organic? Or is Bonissa... Did Bonissa get pest sprayed? Or is she organic? Animated armor, Bernard Grimm. I mean, in Act 3, obviously you got all the Steel Watchers. If you want to fight them. I don't know why you would, but if you want to fight them. I do love the fact that now in Act 3, did Bonissa get a hip replacement? But she got some Botox on the bone. On her hips. She has Botox on the hips of her bone. Bonox. It's new. It's new. Botox. You know, she got some work done. Should I surf over on this route or on that route? Oh no. Oh no. Well, everything is just weak to Maddie. Maddie's having a field trip. Maddie's having a fantastic life. Ooh, crit. Yeah, we don't... Maddie, we know. Helpers are a struggle. We know. Alright. I think she did. Stacy definitely had work done. By the way. Stacy's legs, let me tell you, those thighs, they jiggle. Why do you think she has so many lovers? She has so many... Oh, that's another thing. I have to apologize. Stacy's husband is not named Stanley. Her husband is named Gordon. I'm sorry that I misnamed him. His name is Gordon. Stanley is the name I give to the Guardian of Faith. So, I have to apologize for the misnaming. It's Gordon. Because he talks like a Gordon. He talks like... Talks like a Gordon. When I go to a bar and the person's name is named Gordon, they usually talk to me like that. Yeah, it's new. Don't look at me like that, Heavy. Don't look at me like that. I'm telling the public. I'm telling stories. They need to know. What if someone falls in love with a Gordon? They need to have the communication skills. Morgana, you have not made it to level 43 to one Nuzlocke. Girl. Girl. That's not a level 43 move. I'm out of Thunderbolt. I also should give myself the smoke ball. Gordon and Stacy, yes, that's the name. That's the correct terminology. I think what happened is that Estrus kind of led me astray. Y'all thought the Gaslight spell was over? That's my best using spell. That's my best cantrip. That's my best cantrip, Gaslight. Oh, I can't hit this front that thing. I need Thunderbolt back. Okay, I'm speeding this up. What's the button to speed up? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of MGBA. I don't want to speed this up. There's a button. Oh, there we go. I found it. The running we're going to speed up. I'm too tired. Come on. We just get like fast ASMR of Sunny Shore City. There we go. No hydro pump. Not that damage on the hydro pump, Diva. Oh no. Now I'm in crit limbo. Oh, I have to switch for safety. Now I'm in freaking crit limbo. Oh, what tiers up on this emote? Oh right, that's a point feature to change the emote. No, I get it. You can use regular Bonitha. We all understand what's going on. We all get it. I'm gonna have... You know what? I'm not gonna make, because we need more space. But once we get more space for emotes, we just have a tooth that has, like, you know, the cunty look with the hands out and the lips and the eye, like that. And y'all can just use it to call me like... Oh, I need to heal. Need to heal. So yeah, any recommendation of spells for Bark, please let me know. Because I don't think Bard get things like Spirit. What did Bards get at level 3? So here's the thing. I don't really know other classes with spells. I only know Druid, and I know for a fact Druid, unlike a lot of other classes, and this is what I've seen. I'm not saying that's what it is. It's what I've seen. A lot of the other casters get to level 3, get their level 3 spells, and then 4, 5, and 6 is not that special for them. 4, 5, and 6 is like, they're alright spells. But they mostly upcast level 3 ones or something. That's what I've seen. That's what I've learned. That's what I heard. I'm not sure if it's accurate. Meanwhile, on Druid, I feel like I'm always looking forward to level 4 and level 5. Level 6 is fine. But level 4, level 5, you know, get Stacy, I get Wall of Fire, I get Ice Storm. On Druid, that's all important spells. Polymorph. And then at level 5, we get Conjure Elemental, which is really good. And really, that's it. Mostly Conjure Elemental. Is there a phone on my stream? What kind of professionalism is this? I'm obviously kidding. Ha ha ha. Dun, 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 dun. So that's what I heard. So I don't know what's like level 3, 4, 5. I know by not getting to level 6, I'm not gonna have the Irresistible Dance spell. Which is very funny. It's a very funny spell. But I really want Arc Fade. Darn it. I want my multi-class. What's the other spell you get? Eye Bite? I think Eye Bite. Which, Eye Bite is Metal of like Majesty. It's kind of like Eye Bite, but at low level. When you think about it. It's kind of like that. Do bards get Glyph of Warding? I'm not... When I tell you these things, I'm not talking about magical secrets, okay? Remove magical secrets for right now, because I'm not gonna get that until level 12. I'm talking about others. Do bards get Glyph of Warding? Because if so, that's a fantastic spell. And I don't use on Shadowheart because I usually like other things on Shadowheart. But I cannot deny how fun Glyph of Warding is. The AoE Sleep, for example, is very on theme with my character. Not to mention every single other damage on Sun, but... making an area of AoE Sleep. Because I don't think... So, when you use the Sleep on Glyph of Warding... Does it? It's not like regular Sweep where you need to... There's like a hit point limitation, right? It's not like that. What does Arcfey get at level 2? I just thought about something. Oh, it's the... I get the Agonizing and Repelling Blast, which I really want, yeah. Because my mind was like, why don't I also just like one level of Wild Magic Sorcerer? I just thought of that. I just thought of that. But then I'm like, but then I don't get the Agonizing and Repelling Blast, which I really want, so... Wait, do I want it? Oh, no, now I'm cooking. Now I'm cooking. Now I'm cooking. Uh-oh. Why did I think of that? Somebody stop this man before he regrets his decision. Oh, no. Because that's charisma, Tifa. Wild Magic is fairy, too. And manipulation with Tides of Chaos. And then I could get that ring from Act 3 that's one magical. Oh no. Why did I do this? I don't get meta magics though. That's not a thing if I do this. No meta magic, no nothing. And then I get... Oh no. Why did I talk about this? Somebody stop this, man. Chromatic orb. This is not the playthrough or the time or the moment. Oh no. Esra's, help me! Oh, yeah, we don't get affected by sleep because we're all elves. That's true. Well, poor Karlach, but... Poor Karlach, but... Because I always have Karlach, so that's a staple. I always have my barbarian backup. Stop. I know. Oh, no. What have I walked into? No. I want agonizing repelling blast. I want it just to be one class only, not two. I'm behaving, I'm doing well. He's behaving, everything is fine. While magic is not that important. But what if it is... No. No. No! It's not. It ain't. Ooh, bubble beam. Also, I always like the idea of wild magic, but then I get to the effects of wild magic, and I'm like, this is not enough randomness. This is not enough chaos. We need more. I would do it if I installed that mod. I think there's a mod to get like 100 wild magics. One of them is you fight a spectator. Woo! How fun! Where are the Pokemon at? Where'd they go? Am I destroying the ecosystem? Is Wild Wife going away because I'm thunderbolting everything? Oh no. Who knows? Bum. Now I understand why you're the way you are, Estrus. Because when I looked at Sorcerer, I didn't even think of it, and I'm like, oh no. Why are you thinking? But now that I'm like resting on, now that I went through it better in my brain, I'm sticking with the 2 Arc Fate. Arc Fate needs to happen for this character. If it doesn't happen, I'm going to get angry. I'm going to be angry if it doesn't happen. I hope I get like more dialogue on Arc Fate, like my Patreon like talks to me more. Like for example, when you release Dolly Tries, I hope my Arc Fate laughs or something. Or tells me something about it. Oh. Now I get the level 51. Now I get the level 51. I didn't look at my Thunderbolts. Well, it's busy doing Tailwind. And that is a lot of damage, Maddie. Okay. You cannot swallow, he's straight. Got it. Got it. Okay, go back. Okay, everyone. This is what's gonna happen, okay? I'm going to... I feel like we're gonna get Maddie to level 55. Which that's gonna be 3 members, so we're gonna be halfway done. And then for the other ones, I don't think I'll have enough time to do it on stream. But I'm going to be on Discord. I'll be mostly muted and stream there. And if people want to watch stuff happen, well, they'll know. And there'll be witnesses. And I can record the second part just as evidence or something. But I can't stream forever. I mean, we haven't got to 3 hours anyway. Yeah, we usually go for 3 hours, so. I'm just saying, in case I am spinning up a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you guys need me to mute the game, let me know. If it gets annoying, I can mute the game. But I feel like I need to start picking up the pace. Alright? Because I see the time ticking. The time ticking. Time. Time. What other stuff well, other level 3 spells for Bard? Can I get plant growth on Bard? I know it's kind of weird, but can I? I like plant growth. And I don't know. Okay, that's my new addition. Is not my new addition is not Misty Step. It's plant growth. Can I get it? Okay. Growing the plants with plant growth. Oh, yay! Maybe I'll get it. Oh, and you know, I'm trying. Okay, as I was telling y'all, I'm trying to date Will. So if Will gets Hunger of Hadar with plant growth, is that a thing? Would that be a thing? Fairy and Fiends working together? Because I'm genuinely, I want to smack Will on the lips so hard. You have no idea. Because again, with the Arc Fae roleplay, that's kind of interesting, right? 2 warlocks? Well, I'm mostly Bard, and fairies love me. You know, the way I have Dheku, it's like Ocarina of Time, Link, and Navi. You get what I'm saying? It's my fairy going, hey, listen. Hey, listen. Kaga is a twat. Kind of like that. Hey, listen! That elf is gay! Oh, what? I don't need this, do I? This is physical. Didn't we just say that's not a thing that we do? I don't need that. I don't even need to know. I'm sure, but I don't need that. Thank you, babe. I think I just got lunch. Not sure. That's more like that. I don't know. Will really went to do the whole like thing. Will win a pack with a devil. Like, why do you think it's gonna happen? You know, I cannot wait to read that one book in BG3, wrote by a wizard that goes like calls every single other caster under the sun a flop. I don't think they call bards flops though, because you know that wizard knew if they called the bard a flop, the bards was just those war bards. Had the pen ready to just shade the wizards for eternity. They had the pen ready. Pen ready. Although Gale also is coming on to me already, and I'm not saying no. But I denied the story, and hopefully I had the whole thing with Gale and Mishra and the whole magic thing. Which, if you're a bard, is very different with the way you answer. But I just Gale, I'm sorry. I'm going for Will. I even changed Will's underwear to be sexier. Because I'm not having that diaper. What that diaper do? We ain't babies anymore. Isn't it wild that just diaper? No. Okay, I feel like that's a great place to be. Tentacruel, get married to 255. And then I can go on Discord or something. Have my lunch, because apparently my lunch is ready. And y'all, Mama's hungry. But hey, great grinding stream. Thank you all. I didn't... Like, I knew I was going to talk about BG3 a lot on this stream. Because there's not a lot for me to talk about Plasma Nuzlocke and then mechanics. Because we're kind of done, you know? We're kind of done. You know? I'm ready to see this wrapped up. I really am. I love Nuzlocke Platinum. Like, I love this series so much. But I am ready to put it down under a rug. Because the amount of acrobatics I have to do to just be comfortable about the... This is insane. And I think I'm more of challenge. Like, I can take a challenge as a player, but enough challenge. And right now, my challenge is other mode. So I want to have everything else to not be hard. Not take a lot of my brain cells out. Or something. Like, for example, we're about to do the Pokemon Emerald Grass type run, but it's like... Yeah, it's challenging. It's going to be challenging, but it's not like I can't, like, reset. It's not like I can't play it on my own to level up my Pokemon, you know? Like, there's a lot more freedom in that, while still being a challenge. I feel like the wind Nuzlocke can be a little bit restrictive. That's all. Almost done. Fantastic Magic Monday, though. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep playing BG3 Bard as well. And I'm gonna let you all know how I'm finding it out. But so far, TLDR, having fun. Surprisingly fun. Surprisingly fun. Hey, maybe I just like the classes that people consider boring. Or not as good. You know, maybe I'm just like that. But the support is immeasurable, and I love support. I love support. It's just a different way of playing the game. That's why my favorite cleric is Life, alright? That's why my favorite druid for a long time was Lance. It was the most supporty of the three. That's why. In the games like 14, I play like support, DPS, dancer, or healing. I don't deviate much, you know? It's just what I like. Big numbers just for some reason, don't do it for me. And I don't know what that is about. I don't know. I'm just built like that. Whether that makes it an interesting watch or not, that's interesting. But hey, people love to play with me because I can take on the support role, which is not as popular. So, there's that. I'm an easy fit on the team, I suppose. Easy fit. I guess that's there. Magic level 55. Let's go. Alright, does anybody know where to go next? I don't know. But okay, put all the ones that are already down here. Take the smoke ball. I doubt anything can trap Randy, but just in case, you can never be too careful. Especially in this game. Especially in this challenge. I'm going to go heal, and then we gotta call it a stream. Because I see lunch at me. Thank you, babe. I see my sushi staring. Who is that sushi I see? Staring gay back at me. Does that work if I replace it with sushi? Can sushi stare at me gay? I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, anyone, if you all want to follow my BG3 Bard Glamour adventure and want to know stuff about it, Discord. We're there on the Discord if you want it. Exclamation point Discord. Exclamation point Discord. We're over there. We want it. Ashrus is working on some other ROM hacks, and she will publicize in... I made a whole channel about ROM hacks if she wants to take advantage of that. If you guys want to look that up, that's also where... someplace you can look it up. Ashrus, you know. Publish there. Giving your input, give your thoughts, maybe. And yeah, and I'm gonna continue grinding over there. They're not gonna watch, just coming out tomorrow. But anyone that maybe watch the stream, if you want to follow this grind going, I'll be there after my lunch. So in about 30 minutes or so, I'll join the Discord and stream there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Exhibit self-care. It was a Magic Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow, buns. Bye. I love you. I'm very ready to finish this. Love, love.